Ethereum has been exploding. It's been getting closer to surpassing Bitcoin in terms of market cap. And the big questions is how high will Ethereum's price go? Will it surpass Bitcoin in terms of market cap? Or will coins like Cardano and Solana be able to take market share away from Ethereum?
Ethereum's kind of like owning a part of the internet. It's, as you said, I mean, everybody has to use Ethereum basically that uses this crypto rails, unless you're just in the Bitcoin world. It's seeing an even faster adoption rate than Bitcoin now because it has more use cases than currently the Bitcoin blockchain does.
All right, so Ethereum's price has been doing extremely well lately. It's getting closer and closer to surpassing Bitcoin in terms of market cap. And the most interesting thing about all of this is that institutional investors are just starting to pour more money into Ethereum than Bitcoin. They're starting to pick Ethereum over Bitcoin when they're investing in crypto. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what is going on with Ethereum, what's going on with the price, what's going on with NFTs, and also what is going on with institutional investors. At the end of the video, we're going to address quickly a couple of key things that you definitely don't want to miss about Cardano and Solana with regards to potentially being Ethereum killers. So if you like this sort of content, well then please be sure to like the video down below, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications. I'm trying a new format out. We're gonna just do one video a day that's more comprehensive, covering topics. Let me know in the comments if you like that. And also don't forget to follow me on Twitter for the exclusive giveaway we're doing with NFTs. More details on there. And if you wanna see what stocks I am buying and selling in real time, well then make sure to join our Patreon group. You guys can see access to my $700,000 portfolio on Robinhood, my $200,000 portfolio on Webull, and you also get access to 2 of my 7-figure portfolios on both Charles Schwab and on JP Morgan and Chase. So if you like to see exactly what I'm buying and selling in real time, you want access to live streams, well then make sure to join our Patreon group using the link down below. But anyways, let's start off by taking a look at the overall market, what's going on there, because there's a lot of interesting stuff happening. We're also going to talk a little bit first about the Ethereum killers, because Solana and Cardano have been making a lot of major moves lately, and they have been a lot in the news lately. So anyways, to start off right now, the entire crypto market is up about 3% at a $2.3 trillion market cap. This is important because we're starting to get to record highs. Previously, the all-time record high for the total crypto market cap was right around $2.5 trillion. Now we're getting very close to that, but there's a couple of key differences this time around. One of them is that Bitcoin's price is significantly lower than it was last time we were at these same levels in terms of total crypto market cap. Last time around, Bitcoin's price is closer to $65,000 per coin, so it's about 30% higher than where it currently is. And this has a lot to do with the fact that DeFi coins like Ethereum, Cardano, and Solana have been making major moves lately. But overall, in terms of the market, things are looking pretty good, even though Bitcoin's price is lower this time around than it was last time we were at the same total market cap. Bitcoin's price has broken above $50,000 per coin, and we have been able to stay above it for a little while now. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out, but if we're able to maintain above $50,000 per coin, which it looks like we have broken out, well then that's a sign that we'll continue to see a push higher. But where the money is going to be made this bull market is going to be with Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, and all these other altcoins. So let's talk about that. Ethereum's price just recently broke above $4,000 per coin just for a couple of minutes, not very long, but we saw that it broke above $4,000 per coin. And now the big thing is how high is it going to go this year? I think a lot of this has to depend with 1, institutional investors, which we're going to talk about, but 2, what is going on with these so-called Ethereum killers? Because Solana and Cardano have been making major moves lately. Solana is up 20% yet again. In the last 24 hours, it's up 71% in the last 7 days. And the reason why we're seeing Solana's price go up significantly, one of the reasons why I'm invested in Solana, why we've talked about it in the Patreon group, is because Solana is more energy efficient than Ethereum and it's able to handle more transactions per second. Not only that though, but we've seen that institutional investors have started to pour more money into it, and the NFT market is exploding in Solana. So all of these things combined have just made a perfect recipe for Solana's price to absolutely skyrocket up over 200, almost 300% in the last couple of weeks. So the first thing is with Solana, how high can it go? I've been getting a lot of questions. Is it too late? How high can it go? A lot of top analysts are saying that Solana is a sure bet to reach $200 per coin by the end of this year. Like 100%, well, many analysts think that it's going to reach $200 per coin. Why? Well, it's really a lot of the growth in Solana has been driven by Solana NFTs. Solana Art, for example, is an NFT marketplace for on the Solana blockchain, and we are seeing that a number of collections on Solana Art have been exploding, like Degenerate Ape Academy. Degenerate Ape Academy has traded a total volume of hundreds of thousands of Solana. If we give it a second to load here, we are also seeing other collections like Soul Bear Gang has done extremely well also. And we're seeing that a lot of people who are making NFT collections are listing them on Solana versus listing them on Ethereum simply because of high gas fees with Ethereum. In addition to this, the other thing that we are seeing with Solana right now is that, so first of all, is the NFT marketplace is growing, but second of all is what is going on with institutional investors. Because in the last 2 weeks of August 2021, we had seen that institutional investors had picked Solana as one of their top investments by inflows and outflows, according to this CoinShares report. The last week of August, they put about $2.7 million in. The week before, it was about $8 million they put in. And over the last month, institutional investors have put $9.8 million into Solana asset funds. So this is very interesting as well. So combining NFTs, what's going on with institutional investors, that is why Solana's price has been increasing dramatically. When we talk about Cardano's price has been doing extremely well also because of all the hype around the Alonzo upgrade and smart contracts, which is going to lead to more projects being built on Cardano. So Cardano's Alonzo upgrade is taking place on September 12th, and there's been a lot of hype around this. We have seen that Charles Hoskinson has come out and said multiple times that everything's a go, all green lights for this event, and this has been what has been driving up Cardano's price. So really the hype around all of these so-called Ethereum killers like Cardano and Solana has been around the fact that their NFT marketplaces are growing, around the fact that there's been a lot of big events taking place for both Cardano and Solana recently, and institutional investors have realized this and started to take notice of these other DeFi coins like Cardano and Solana. So for that reason, that is why we're seeing Cardano and Solana increase dramatically over the last couple of days and last couple of weeks. So the big question is are these going to be able to overtake Ethereum in terms of market cap? And if we look right now, Cardano is the closest. Cardano is at a $95 billion market cap. Ethereum is at $466 billion. Me personally, what I think right now is I don't think Cardano or Solana is going to be able to overtake Ethereum in terms of market cap, at least in this bull run. Yes, we're going to continue to see Solana and Cardano's marketplaces for NFTs grow. We're going to see more projects built on each of the platforms, but in this bull market, I think that Ethereum has a clear advantage. Whenever people want to buy an NFT now, most people would go to OpenSea. It's a platform where you could buy and sell NFTs, and most people, when they're buying NFTs now, are getting Ethereum for the most part. Most people I know who are just getting into the NFT space are not going to go out of their way to figure out how to use Solana Art and buy an NFT on Solana Art. So we'll continue to see more projects being built on each of these platforms, but there's definitely a lot to like about Cardano and Solana. Cardano has Alonzo upgrade. It has Charles Hoskinson talking about the ERC20 token bridge, which is going to move projects from Ethereum to Cardano. And then also with Solana, we have this hackathon, which is going to take place later this year to help continue to grow the network. So there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. But I don't think they're going to surpass Ethereum in terms of market cap because Ethereum has a clear advantage right now. With regards to Ethereum, is Ethereum going to surpass Bitcoin? The big question has been, will Ethereum be able to surpass Bitcoin in terms of market cap? How high will Ethereum's price price go? So first of all, according to former Goldman Sachs hedge fund executive Raoul Pal, he said that he has flipped his entire portfolio. And this is what we're seeing with a lot of big money players as well. He said about a year ago, used to mostly be in Bitcoin, but now he has more Ethereum than he has Bitcoin. He says his portfolio has evolved to comprise of 55% Ethereum, 25% Bitcoin, and the rest in some smaller altcoins. So this shows you that now big money players, people who were used to be part of the traditional financial world, are realizing that Ethereum has a lot more upside than Bitcoin. We're also seeing that the general partner at Benchmark, a Silicon Valley venture capital firm in San Francisco, he says that he made a personal investment in Ethereum. He said it's not part of his firm. He said he personally took a stake in Ethereum because he's been swayed by a lot of the arguments that Ethereum has made. He says that a lot of institutional investors right now are concerned with ESG, environmental, social, and governance, and issues around there. And as a result of that, he thinks we're going to continue to see more institutional investors move over to Ethereum once Ethereum moves from proof of work to proof of stake in Q2 of 2021. So he says between all of the use cases, between environmental concerns, that is why he has picked Ethereum. And we're seeing this across the board. In the last week of August, inflow outflow report from CoinShares, we saw that institutional investors put $17.2 million into Ethereum while they were still had outflows from Bitcoin. And we're seeing this trend take place across the entire board. Most institutions now, they've realized, Bitcoin is not going away. It's a good store of value. But if you want to make the real gains in the market, you got to look for practical use cases. What projects, like what ecosystems are going to have a lot of projects built on top of them? And that is like Ethereum, Cardano, Solana. So that is why we're seeing Ethereum become the main choice among institutional investors. So the big question is it going to surpass Ethereum, or are we just going to see more and more people invest in it? Me personally, I think it will surpass Ethereum in terms I think Ethereum will surpass Bitcoin in terms of market cap because of the fact that while Bitcoin's never going to go away, there's simply a network effect taking place with Ethereum. There are so many more projects being built on the ecosystem, and whenever someone wants to actually do something in crypto, they need to own Ethereum. If you want to buy an NFT, you need to own Ethereum. If you want to transact on a number of different platforms, you need to own Ethereum. And I think this is only going to continue to get more and more dramatic. I think it's going to start to pull away from Bitcoin because people are realizing that there is a real world use case for Ethereum, for smart contracts, for NFTs, and everything behind DeFi, which is exactly how Ethereum is positioning themselves. So anyways, that is what's going on with regards to Ethereum. One more thing I want to touch on is that we are seeing that Ethereum is becoming the main choice for NFTs, and it's continuing to stay there. Even though we're seeing Solana grow, even though we're seeing Cardano's marketplace for NFTs grow, we're seeing that a number of professional athletes, major athletes, have come out and said that they have either bought NFTs using Ethereum. For example, we saw Steph Curry said he bought a Bored Ape Yacht Club. He said he bought into that. We saw Denver Broncos captain Von Miller. He posted on his Twitter profile that he bought a NFT as well. We saw that Odell Beckham Jr., he said that he bought a CryptoPunk. And we're seeing that more and more celebrities are either buying NFTs using Ethereum or they're listing them and creating their own collections. Most of them are picking Ethereum. So for all of these reasons, I think we're going to continue to see Ethereum grow, and it will surpass Bitcoin simply because of the use cases, because of all these celebrities and all these people picking Ethereum for NFTs. And that means if someone wants to buy it, they need to use Ethereum as well. So anyways, the big question was, is Ethereum going to surpass Bitcoin? I think it's definitely possible. Right now, Ethereum's market cap is at $466 billion. Bitcoin's market cap is at 950. So Ethereum's price needs to double in order to reach the same market cap as Bitcoin. But realistically, in order for us to see Ethereum surpass it, because meanwhile Bitcoin's price is going to go up, we're going to probably need to see Ethereum's price closer to that $10,000 per coin range, which many analysts predict could happen as early as 2021. So let me know what you guys think. I own all three Cardano, Solana, and Ethereum. But let me know which one your favorite is. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys.